Cruise. KLTX DB, today's hits, yesterday's favorites. It's the Kenny Casey Show on this Monday morning, cruising along, inching our way a little close to the weekend.
Yeah, it's Monday.
It's Monday. Don't worry about it. Friday gets to be here before you know it.
Zoom, zoom.
According to staff meteorologist Steve Hamilton, he says, what you see is what you get. He said maybe see some clouds and sun later on. Slight chance of a shower. 90 is going to be our top off point, but that heat index around 102. I say we get higher than 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. South breeze between 10 and 15. Partly cloudy, 73 overnight. Sun and clouds again tomorrow, up to 95. Expect that heat index to be even higher.
I don't wanna.
And that Casey's going to set the trend for the remainder of the week.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Sunny and mid-90s through the remainder of the week. Plenty of sunshine over the weekend, too.
And sweat.
And sweat. And we'll be in the low 90s over the weekend. 77 right now. All right, Casey, I know you don't take your car to the mechanic. Not even to get the oil changed.
Well, I'm a work in progress. So is my car.
Yeah, your poor car. Now, had it been maintained properly, it would probably, in people years, be much younger.
Probably. It's so old.
Yeah. Well, I got some things that your mechanic will not tell you. Okay, this is going to make a few people mad, especially the mechanics.
You're going to get a call and fire.
Maybe. Auto mechanics, like any professionals, they have their trade secrets, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Let's peel some back.
Okay.
All right. There are a few things that they may not always disclose, which can be helpful for a car owner like yourself, Casey.
Yes.
If you
remember it.
treated your car
Right.
with some kindness and respect. All right. Now, this first one here.
Okay.
This has happened to me several times. Okay. Now, some of the services recommended in your maintenance schedule or suggested during a checkup might not be immediately necessary.
Like oil change?
No. No, I've had I've taken my car in for service before.
Yeah.
And the guy that came out said, yeah, it's time for a new spark plugs in there. I said, no, it's not. He goes, yeah, it's recommended at this mileage. I said, no, it's not. According to your service schedule booklet that I got when I purchased the car, it says I'm good for another 100,000 miles on these.
Yeah.
And he had to go check and came back and told me I was correct.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's different model I was thinking of. Anyway, it's important to know what each service involves and whether it's essential at the time it's recommended.
Mm-hmm.
Know your homework before you go in there because they will try to upsell you all the time. And I've had to tell them several times.
Yeah.
You may have remembered this a couple of years ago. I took my Jeep in for service, and I said, "Yeah, I just need the oil change, no upsell." And he goes, okay, well, how about, I said, no upsell. And that happened 2 months or twice in a row. And then finally after that, he didn't try to upsell me anything.
Right, right. What about a new headlight? You need one.
Blinker fluid. Many mechanics might push using OEM. That would be original equipment manufacturer parts, which can be more expensive, but in many cases, aftermarket parts are just as good and much cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And there's also a number of maintenance tasks that are simple enough that you can do on your own with minimal tools, such as Casey has done, like changing the oil.
I did it once.
Of course, it was interesting.
Yeah, that's right. Because we tried for 15 minutes.
Tried to get the bolt.
Yeah, but it was going the wrong way.
Yeah, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
I was hammering it, and we were kicking it and everything.
That was the first time you and your husband tried to change your oil, right?
Yeah.
I wish you would have videoed that. Now, like changing air filters, you can do that on your own. They wanted $30 to change my air filter.
Yeah.
It was $7 at Walmart. Did it myself.
How long did it take you?
About 10 minutes.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. And wiper blades, too.
Oh, yeah, like the small little things.
Yeah. Though now the wiper blades, if you get them at the dealer, very expensive. Very expensive. Or not even at dealer, at any place you take your car in for
Can't
repair.
You get wiper blades for like $30 even? 50.
Yeah, $50 if you get it at the mechanic's place and have them do it.
Yeah.
But you can get them for about $15. $15-$20 at Walmart. Mechanics often mark up the parts they use for repairs too. So if you're looking to save money, you might want to consider purchasing your parts yourself online or from, like I say, Walmart,
Yeah, and then you let your mechanic
and
put
then
it
let the
on.
mechanic do it. Yeah, and if they will.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been to some places. If you didn't buy it there, they don't put it in.
What?
Yep. Now, some issues that come up during an inspection might not need immediate attention. It's often okay to ask what the consequences are of delaying the repair to better plan your finances. And the amount of time that mechanics charge for labor can be based on standard industry guidelines, which might not always reflect the actual time it takes to complete a job. So, for instance, if it says rotating a tire,
Yeah.
it takes an hour and 25 minutes, whatever.
Uh-huh.
But they can usually get it done in 30 minutes or under that.
Yeah.
But it's still going to charge you what the book says it would take. And for some repairs, the used parts might be perfectly acceptable and much cheaper than the new ones, like I told you about. It's worth asking if it's an option, especially for older vehicles.
Yeah.
And many shops charge for the time it takes to diagnose your vehicle's problem. Now, some, if you get the job taken care of there, they waive the diagnostic fee.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, I've been to a place where they told me it was going to cost me $300 to diagnose it.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't.
And I told them, don't worry about it because I have a diagnostic tool that I bought for $19.99, and it'll tell me what it is. And they weren't going to waive the fee if I got it fixed there either.
What?
No.
Wow.
Now, services like transmission fluid or coolant flushes are not always necessary at the intervals suggested by the mechanic or the maintenance schedule. Check the owner's manual for the manufacturer's recommendations. They'll try to upsell you.
Oh, yeah.
And warranty on labor and parts. Now, they can vary significantly from one shop to another. Okay. Always ask what the warranty covers and for how long, including any stipulations that might void it. So, there. Hope I helped you out a little bit there, Casey. Not that you will ever take your car in to get serviced or anything.
Right.
But,
right. Gosh, my diagnostics would be like,
yeah.
I don't even think I want to know.
Well, all the lights in your dash have already burned out.
That's true.
It's
going to be fine.
Yeah. It's been a year since you've changed your oil.
Yeah.
By the way.
It's time. Time has come.
Yeah.
Do that again. I do have a light. Actually, the light never went off.
You got to reset it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's another conversation. All right. Hope that helped you out some anyway, especially those upsells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch out. Lampasas Real Country is on iHeartRadio, all smart devices, or just download the app on your phone. Take us everywhere you go. Okay.
Time.
7:50 now. Lampasas Real Country. Today's hits, yesterday's favorites. Good morning.
Ken and Casey in the morning. Just slightly more entertaining than your average PowerPoint presentation. Lampasas Real Country on iHeartRadio.